C-Doc again.
Glad I'm ready to do my show. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Tuesday night, C-Doc again. Can everybody hear me? If you can, throw up something in the chat. Jen, can you hear me? Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, it helps if I start the show with the microphone on. Just a little, Jean P in the house. What's up, brother? Jean P just rocked. MC from Canton, Ohio, where I used to live. And just rocked the show opening for Souls of Mischief and Hyro on Hyro Day. Super dope in Akron, Ohio. Anyway, but we got a great show tonight. I'm sorry, that's a dumb thing to say, because when do we have a shitty show? I don't know. I guess it's possible, but we don't plan on it. But what's up, all the people in the chat? What's up? What's up, Al? What's up, Nak? Philly in the building. Jay Evans, what's up? All right, let's take it to the west side with our girl from the heyday of K-Day. She got her start in radio. Here she is, west side, Jennifer. Oh, Jenny.
What up, what up, what up?
What up, sis?
Not a whole hell of a lot. Same shit, different day.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
When do we have a shitty show? When people decide not to show up.
But even then
it's
it's been kind of interesting. So
yeah, it's a toss up.
Yeah, we've had we've had two of those so far, and both of those show. I think Damage showed up for the first one, right? From Yagfu, I believe. I think Damage showed up.
I think so.
And then we had Chuck and Daddy-O on the second time. So I mean,
yeah.
Volsticks, good to see you. Yeah, welcome back, man. That's all right. But yeah, we got the constipated monkey himself, Kurious, in the house tonight. If you don't know, now you know.
Now you know.
I'm covering up his face. Dope album. So we're definitely going to talk about this and some other hip hoppity stuff. We're going to be joined by Flatline here shortly. He'll be coming in. Matthew McDaniel wants me to tell some jokes.
Tell some jokes. That's Matthew McDaniel from way back in the day at KDAY.
Nice. You got a K-Day joke, Jen? You got a joke?
No, I sure don't. I don't have a K-Day joke.
All I have is Polak jokes, because my grandmother was Polish, and we used to tell her Polak jokes, and she loved that stuff.
Wow.
So, I can say that I'm part Polish, so there you go. But yeah, so
I understand that a little happy anniversary is in order.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Wow.
Happy anniversary. Yeah. My wife Mara and I, 13 years of marriage yesterday. I applaud her and thank her for putting up with me for the past. It's been long. We've been together longer than 13 years, but thanks, babe. I love you.
But the hand has pulled through for 13 years.
That's right. Even though she's just right in the other room. So, but I'll say it on air. I can say it on air. Why not?
You can.
Live on the tube. Break North Radio.
Turn on
in the house
light here. There we go.
Well, we got some people in the house tonight. Nice. While everybody's here, let's take it to our sponsor. Of course, every episode of It's C-Doc Again is sponsored by the Spit Slam Record Label Group. The Spit Slam Record Label Group, a Chuck D situation. Catch us on your favorite streaming platform, on Bandcamp,
or visit our official web store at spitslamrecords.com. All releases are available digitally or on CD, with select titles available on vinyl and cassette. The Spitslam Record Label Group. Throwback to the future sound.
Throwback to the future sound. That's what we try to do here at Spitslam. So there you go. Check us out on at spitslamrecords.com. Or we have Bandcamp, and everything is streaming everywhere. So that's good too. Also, I want to tell everyone, because it is out and available now. I'm trying to pull it up so that we could actually show it to you. One of our releases from earlier in the year. And let's see. I got to share the screen. Here we go. Share screen. Don't show these tips again. Share screen. Okay. Yep. This one right here. Courtesy of a team up between Spitslam Record Label Group and Black Buffalo Records out of Canada. Now available on vinyl is Joe Rob G's Empires Crumble. And there's a choice of black vinyl, black wax, or the custard. I guess it's custard wax. Custard vinyl. And you can get this at blackbuffalorecords.ca, which is their site. Or you can, if you're in the States, you can get it from somewhere else. Wow, I had it and I lost it. That's terrible. Jeez. Some guy I am.
That's what happens when you get old. That's what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The that spot where you buy a lot of vinyl from. All right. Man, there's a guy that can help me out answering questions because I'm blanking out right now. From Hip Hop Gods, ladies and gentlemen, Flatline.
Bam! Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Jennifer.
Cue the
Jenny.
crowd.
What's up, brother?
Yes, sir.
What's going on? What's happening?
Flatline, where do you buy records from online? They used to have stores in New York, and I'm just totally blanking out right now.
Like a Fat Beats or like a...
Fat Beats, thank you. Yes,
okay. Yeah.
Fat Beats. I believe it's in stock at Fat Beats as well. I will double check and confirm.
Oh, yo, good to know.
But yes, yep. And Jenny, are you ringing?
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay.
That's why I look puzzled
right
all of a sudden.
Well, all right now. Yeah,
What is really going on?
I heard mad buzzing going on there. So
yeah, I don't know where it's coming from though. Yeah, it's the story of my life. I've got 14 windows open and I have no idea where the music's coming from.
Flatline, how are things, man? What's good?
Everything's good. You know, just running around like crazy.
Any news from the Hip Hop Gods front, from Rap Station Radio front?
Put me on the spot here. I can't think of anything offhand.
Like
constantly loading up new content as much as possible, new music to keep things fresh.
There's always new music, right?
Yeah.
I know that
a free download.
Oh, there you go. Nice plug. Nice plug, Flatline.
So yeah,
I know that he put up
Fat Beats real quick. There it is. So if you're in the States and you don't want to get it from Canada, you can get it at Fat Beats. Either or.
Great.
That's available now. Grab
Thank
one.
God you found that.
Wow, you can. Yeah, I know. Jeez, I'm so prepared tonight. Bashan in the house. Hype style in the house. Break North.
I know for a fact that Flatline, that Hip Hop Gods official had Stetsasonics' new single as #1.
Yep, that's true. I know the guy who produced that single.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I think I might know a few guys who were on that record. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You've known him for what, 30-something years?
36.
36 years.
36 years.
It's amazing.
You want to know what's funny? I'm so tired tonight.
Yeah.
That when you said, I know the guy who produced that single, my first thought was like, wait, who produced that single?
Who produced that?
Oh,
I know. Yeah. I'm dragging a bit tonight myself, but you
Oh
know,
God! Well, we all
guest,
are. There we
the
go.
guest that we have lined up is
exciting. I know.
Yeah, very
I gotta bring my A game, and I'm like totally like close to a D+ right now. I gotta
No. You're doing fine.
going.
Doing fine.
you know.
And where did you get that shirt?
So there it is in honor. Yep. Actually, I made this. It was a bootleg, so because I couldn't find one.
Yeah, it looks great.
No, thank you. I've had it for a number of years. So if there's ever an official one that comes back in print, I will purchase one.
Of course.
No problem at all.
Yeah.
So KMD with third base and this ace in the hole. I mean, so give the gas face. Whoa. Yes. So we have someone tangentially on tonight that's, down with Zevlovex, aka MF Doom. There he is, the MF.
There he is.
Yeah.
Jenny, what are you sporting tonight? What's a T?
Unknown Planet.
Unknown Planet. Chock full. Head there. Give that plug, Jen. Go ahead. Chock full of Yag-Fu front. music.
Absolutely. Unknownplanet.org on the frickin' radio.
Yep.
Everything you ever wanted to know about or listen to from. From the Yag-Fu front.
That's right. The Yag Foul, y'all.
Yag
So,
Foul. Absolutely.
Yep. The Volstick says the amount of MF Doom fans who don't know about KMD is shocking. Yeah, well, that's a whole other conversation we could get into, but I'm not going to get into that right now because
West Coast legend in the place. Matthew, you're being called a legend, dude.
Enlighten us, Jennifer.
Matthew McDaniel started out as an intern at one radio station by the name of 1580 K-Day. And he ended up, actually, he started out pretty much filming anybody and everybody he could get his little hands on.
Wow.
He now has, tell me, Matthew, 25,000 hours of footage from everybody from Ice-T to Queen Latifah to you name it.
Seriously?
Footage. Ridiculous.
Wow.
When they did Straight Outta Compton, they came looking for Matthew. When they did, when Dre was gonna do the halftime at the Super Bowl, he sent them looking for Matthew. He's got retarded amounts of footage
Well,
of anybody and everybody.
I'm just gonna throw it out there as a future guest on the show.
Hey,
Just saying.
Matthew.
Just saying, Matthew.
Yeah.
Just
He
saying.
says 3,000 hours. Okay.
Wow. That's still a lot of hours.
That's a lot.
I
Yeah.
elaborated a little.
That's a lot of hours.
Yeah, he's just got, and he's got like NWA with Snoop Dogg sitting in there before he was Snoop Dogg. He's got just ridiculous
When he was still Calvin Brodus
stuff. Yeah. He's just got ridiculous stuff.
Wow.
And we can say he's responsible for bringing Queen Latifah here.
Wow.
He was the first one. He brought her out here. he's it just the footage is ridiculous.
Oh, then we definitely. I've been enlightened, even on my own show. I can learn something.
There you go, Vashon.
Yep.
Check out his film "Birth of a Nation," L.A. riots. Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep.
It's all clicking, all coming together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Just
Well, Matthew,
ridiculous
you've
stuff.
got to come on the show at some point. Talk to Jennifer. We'll set that up. Yeah, we'd love to have you on.
There you go, Matthew.
Got to be a lot of stories there.
The Chronic LP. He was there the entire time they recorded the Chronic.
Wow. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Fantastic. I love that. Well, yeah, let's get him on the show. Come on now.
All right. There you
What
go,
else was
Matthew.
I was gonna announce something else. Oh, everybody out there, join us Thursday for a special night. On a special night Thursday, we're going to preview and debut preview. I don't know. We're gonna have a virtual online listening party for DJ Amrock and Nordic One's new album Tower of Babylon that drops on Friday. Chock full of amazing guests, and Amrock will be in the house to take us through the album. We're gonna preview it right here on a special edition of It's CDoc again this Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, we'll be back next Tuesday at our regularly scheduled program when Amrock will be here in the house and Nordic One and a couple other special guests. We'll get to them later, but we're going to talk about the album in more detail. But yeah, album listening party Thursday. So hope to see you then. Okay. So that was that spiel.
What up? Rise from Spit. Boy, we got party people in the house tonight.
Yep. Party people in the place to be. KRS-One attacks.
Let's hope not.
Remember, Criminal Minded. Rockin'
beats. Doesn't sound as impressive when we do it.
No, it really doesn't. No.
Flatline.
Yes, Jen.
Yes.
Matthew says he likes very much the Ice-T picture behind you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I like that a lot too.
Just so you know.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic material.
Here's one for you. Did you ever see the Cribs episode? Wasn't it, Matthew? Of Ice-T?
With Ice-T?
No, it's the best. It's one of my favorites.
Okay, you know the giant, isn't it a samurai or something? Some big statue thing that he had? Matthew owns that.
Oh, wow.
Please tell me he stole it. Did he sneak into Ice's house and steal it? Oh.
Nope, he owns it.
Oh, yeah, that's still cool.
Among
it'd be
many
cooler if
other
he stole
things.
it from Ice-T and lived to tell the tale. But
Right. He actually he went back to the radio station and got, and I'm going to tell on him, but he got the production room door. So it's this big, heavy, honking door, right?
Yeah.
And he has been taking it around and getting it signed, and the signatures on it are
that's
ridiculous.
Dope. That's dope.
Great.
That is fantastic.
Pretty cool.
All right. Well, without much further ado, let's get into it, y'all. But we got to talk to Matthew very soon. Our guest tonight is a noted MC from New York, and came out. Well, I don't want to. I'm not going to get in there. We're going to ask him about it. Why am I going to tell you a bunch of shit? That's stupid. Okay. Anyway, I love it. His debut album is a favorite of mine. A Constipated Monkey. He's curious. He's got that uptown shit. He walks like a duck. Ladies and gentlemen, Kurious Jorge.
Woohoo! Man, we can't hear him.
Yeah.
Yo,
What's up, bro?
What's up?
We got you. You're a little frozen at the moment, but we'll get you there.
Really low.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
A little bit.
We good?
Yeah, we can hear you. Whoop. You have a very nice
Man
ceiling,
down.
sir.
He's still.
Can you hear us?
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's hard though. Talk as loud as you can.
Okay. We will speak it. Well, I don't know how to do that, but yes.
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, maybe what needs to happen is he needs to go out and try to come back in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we could do that. You want to try? You want to try to reconnect?
All right. What you want me to log off and come back?
Yeah, try that, and we'll see if that makes a difference. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it helps.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
Yo, you know what? Is there any way, maybe if you have my number, can you text me the link? I'm trying to think of how can I get the link on my laptop because I'm doing it on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
sure.
I don't do Instagram on my computer.
Okay.
You know what? Don't worry. Let me try to log on and off and see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, but we can send it. We can send you the link or email it to you, and you can try to get on your laptop. That might work better.
And there you go.
Damn.
I love this show.
Yeah. Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
That's all right.
That's it. Yep. We're fans of it. We're fans of the technical difficulties. No, we're not. We're totally.
We
not.
employ them on a weekly basis. Why not?
Yeah, seriously. Tonight's episode is sponsored by Technical Difficulties. As usual.
Melt in your mouth, not in your hand.
Exactly.
He may need some headphones. Well.
Shout out to Knucklehead. That's my dude Ken from NUC Productions. Ken, I don't know if are you still here in the Berg? I haven't seen Ken in years. Ken was our he was our the Impossible's booking agent there for a minute. He was the guy that got us on the Warp Tour show here in Pittsburgh. He got us a couple other gigs. So shout out to him. Hope you're doing well, Ken. Good to see you, man.
He said, did you see at the beginning? He said, "What up, C-Doc?"
Yeah, I saw it, but yeah, was one of my hip hop shows. Yep, good to see you. Yep. So, yep, good to see you here, sir. Yeah. So, while do you have his email, Flatline?
I do. I texted it to him though.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
So, hopefully we'll get Kurious back here, but
It's anybody's guess.
Anybody's guess. It's C-Doc again. That's all right. That's okay. We'll get there.
That's me, positive all the time. It's anybody's. Really, it's a toss-up.
You are.
It's an absolute toss-up. I was gonna
positivity, Jennifer.
I do. I'm full of it.
Yeah, you are. All right. So here we're gonna bring it back.
The link.
Yeah. We'll email you the link. Sure.
All right, you have my email, kjalvarez1@gmail.com.
Oh, hey.
We do now.
Wait,
Is everyone else? You get a bunch of emails. That's why.
@gmail.com.
Okay, you got a flat line?
Cool.
I don't have it.
Yeah, we will email it to you.
You're the man.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me
He tries.
Yep.
Was it at Gmail?
At gmail.com. Yeah.
There was a 1 after the Alvarez, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Got it. I have it.
And so does everybody else.
Yeah. Damn.
Yes. Hopefully George doesn't get a whole bunch of emails from our
Oh
wacky
shit! ton of
wacky regulars.
Hey, by the way,
Yeah.
where's our friend Jason Catalano?
He's been gone. He hasn't been around.
Yeah,
for
he
a while.
has.
Where's Sunshine at?
Probably in her skin at home. She might pop in. I don't know.
Okay, that was an interesting answer.
Hmm.
In her skin. Okay.
Where you at? In your skin? In my skin? I'll jump out. You jump in. Hey, in an effort to waste time,
Yes.
my nephew had a baby yesterday.
Hey, congratulations.
Not my nephew, but his wife.
Well, his wife.
Congra-
Well, yeah, okay.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes, he had a baby yesterday.
Fantastic. Everybody and mom and the baby are all right? Everyone's well?
Everybody's fan-frickin-tastic.
Excellent.
And her name is Margot Ray.
Ooh, fancy
Pretty.
schmancy.
Right, isn't she? She's already fancy.
Yep. Fancy schmancy, Margot Ray.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah. And if anybody cares, I did most of the bulk of the principal photography for the new HWIC Filmworks motion picture coming soon to a Tubi near you over this weekend, which is why I'm kind of exhausted out of my mind. But
If anybody cares.
yeah, if anyone cares, should be another fun time on the small screen. But it was a good shoot. It was just very long days, and that's the other reason I have to apologize to my wife, because I missed our anniversary. I wasn't.
You did.
I was
You
on
weren't.
set. No, I was on set.
It's
So,
amazing he's here with us right now.
It is. Well,
Holy
I did.
crap. Mara,
You know-
I'll hold him down.
I bought her a puppy. Remember?
Yeah.
That doesn't no.
I want to take her out this weekend. So that's
I bought her a puppy.
Yes, you sure do.
yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he's back.
Yeah, I think he's
Oh.
trying to get the laptop rolling.
Oh,
Rolling.
We shall see. Anyway, I was gonna somebody sleeping on the couch, like Del the Funky Homo Sapien. Oh,
He
you know
should
what?
be.
I should. I have some. Damn it! I have some footage from. Yeah, but it's not ready. It's not loaded
Sleeping on the couch.
up. Oh, gonna be sleeping on the couch. Oh yeah. No, she's cool. She understands. We'll go out and spend it. The Fear of a Black Instrumental LP on repeat. Fear of a Black Planet. What? Volsticks? What are you talking about? There is such a thing?
Apparently.
You're pulling our leg, Volsticks. Pulling our leg. Yeah. Oh, there she is. Do you want
Uh-oh.
me to sleep? Do you want me to sleep on the couch tonight? I could go in the guest room. I can sleep on the couch too.
You can sleep with right? What in the heck, Mara? I don't,
I think this is me with our monsters. I didn't know they were going to be monsters when I left. All right, so enough of that.
Cool.
Okay.
Ooh, there we go.
Now
Finally.
we're
Oh, sorry about that, man.
No, it's fine. It's all good, bro. It's not the first time we've had technical difficulties on the show, and it definitely won't be the last time.
No, I'm trying to see how to turn this
No.
phone. Oh,
Oh yeah, there
I
you go.
got it. Go ahead. All right. Cool.
Welcome to the show, sir. Great to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, anytime. Let's start Why don't we just start with the new stuff? I like to go back, but we'll just start with the new stuff because you've got some new music out right now, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Shit, where do I start? I mean, which one were you talking about in particular?
What just came out? You just dropped a new single?
Come Back. That's
Yeah.
the most recent one.
Yeah.
We got a lot. The team demo single with me and Doo-Wop just dropped too.
Oh, dope.
Prior to that, a song called Zisu Cat. I had the joint with me, Power and Chino XL. The one with me and Tash and E Swift. I've been active, you know.
It's good.
Yeah.
Very. Yeah.
And then you also had the Concrete Jungle joint last year.
That's right. No, it actually dropped. Yeah, the very end of last year, beginning of this year.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And I just want to thank you guys for the support. You know what I mean? I want to thank my man Flatline for the
Yes,
love.
sir.
Yo,
Yeah.
it's like you really give life to us underground guys. So we appreciate you, not just me.
And you guys, you in particular. I mean, there's plenty that do, but you in particular, you make it easy when the material is that good. You know, like for real. And I'm,
thank you. I'll take the compliment. Give me the flowers.
Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what I'm trying to say.
I work hard at this. I've been doing this for a long time. It's not even work. I love to do. I genuinely love to do it. So,
right.
But, I've been at it for a while, and it's like after all these years, you got to be all right. You can't, come on, you can't do it for 30 years, and that,
Yeah.
So definitely, I'm a slow learner, but I've been at it for a while. So
can't tell.
Thank you.
Seems like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yo, and real quick, I got to fan out because not only do I love your debut, but a few years back, it's probably been longer than that now. You dropped this joint called Delusional.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
Yo, nobody knows about that, man. You guys are on your job.
Yep. Yeah.
That joint is ridiculous. As soon as I heard, I was like, oh my God.
Good looks. Produced by my man JMP. He's dope. Shout out to JMP.
Yo, that joint is crazy. My son was younger then. He's probably like sick of that song because I played it so much. But,
Thank you, man. Thank you. I thought nobody heard it. I'm like,
bro, I had that shit on repeat. So
thank you, bro.
Yeah,
thank you, man.
But let's go back. Let's take.
Got a lot more coming, but go ahead.
Oh, okay, dope. Yeah, no, we'll talk about that too. Let's take it back, man. When did you start rhyming? And what was the impetus? Like, why did you decide to like get into rhyming?
Shit, because when I grew up, I mean, hip hop was prevalent. You know what I mean? I grew up on Upper West Side, and I was like probably 7 years old when Rappers Delight came out, and also the guys in my building, they would have a thing called game night. The older guys in my building, they were plugged into the hip hop scene already before it was like commercial. You know what I mean? Like this is in the late 70s,
right?
And they would be in the community room, with turntables and mics.
Wow.
And we'd just be kids, like, oh shit, like, and the first time, I mean, when I first heard rapping on a beat, it just took over me instantly. It was like the funkiest thing I'd ever heard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was on it, but I didn't start like right away. You know what I mean? I probably started playing around with rhymes when I was like anywhere between 14 and 16, but not doing it for real. Like I wasn't going outside and saying them. I wasn't doing anything. I was just writing them, messing around. I knew that I had good, I went to good schools. So I was in prep school when I was young. So I knew I had good words, and then I loved hip hop. So I felt like, this is perfect. Like I can do this, So, but I just, I was a little bit just like, I wasn't confident, and I wasn't giving it all my energy. But then once I got to when Babito got me the job at Def Jam, when I just got out of high school, and when I got in there, I still didn't have any aspirations of doing it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna come here and now I'm gonna start. But we would be in the conference room, and I start bugging out, rhyming off the top of my head and playing around, and dudes would be like, yo, you dope, man. Like, and I was around like dudes like Sam Sever and you know who was coming through that office. I mean, it was crazy. Yeah. But like dudes like that, they'll be like, yo, you sound good, whatever. Bob and then Bob put me in with this guy, Duke of Denmark, and I did my first demo. And from there, that shit just kept going. Like, then I got up with Power Rule, and I got up with Dante Ross, Pete Nice, and it was on. I got on fast. It was fast. You know, that's right when I met Doom. Like, it was crazy. Rest in peace to my brother, the villain.
Yeah.
Our brother, Doom, you know what I mean? It's our bro out there. He's out here too, believe it.
Yeah.
He's a powerful presence, you know, so salute the villain.
Yeah.
You see the villain right here. You see the villain?
Oh, yeah, that's what's up.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the villain.
Yep.
Villain, baby.
Damn straight. So here's I'm glad you brought up working at that. I didn't realize Bobbito got you the job, but yeah, you worked at Def Jam and Rush for a while, right?
Yep.
Yeah, can you tell us about that? Because I didn't realize that until today.
Yeah, when I started, you know, I was just out of high school, and I was working at a fabric company, like textiles, and it was in the Empire State Building. And you know, I used to have to carry these big rolls of fabric. I was telling people, you know, they were like freaking like 15 feet high. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm skinnier than I was now, and I'm like walking down 34th Street, like carrying these things, you know. So one day I bump into Bob, you know, on our block, and it's a restaurant on the corner. It's called Malekong now, but it used to be called something else back then. It'll come to me, but that's neither here nor there. But we sat down, we like eating a Cuban sandwich, and he was like, yo, what are you doing? You know what I mean? I was like, yo, you know, I work at this thing. Hold on 1 second. I threw it. Sure. If you don't be quiet, you have to get out of here. All right? Thank you. Sorry about that. So so he's like, what are you doing? I said, look, you know, I work for this company, whatever. He's like, yo, because I work at Def Jam. I was a messenger. They just promoted me to promotions. So there's a messenger job over. And I'm like, word, what you got to carry? He's like, yo, just envelopes. I said, oh, hell yeah, call me in. So I was good, yeah. And then I'm doing that. And I'm getting free tapes, and you know what I mean? Yeah, and it was just crazy. So, and then that's where it just happened. And I guess I just caught the bug hard right there. I was like, yo, you know, and people telling me, yo, you know, and that was it. Once I made the first demos, everybody was on board, like wanting to work with me and stuff. And then I'd go to the clubs, and you know, I was one of those people that was willing to, you know, I have my 40 and I get up on stage and start freestyling. A lot of people didn't do that. You know, like shout out to leaders of the new school. They used to really promote that. And like when they would see me and they knew I was making music, and Buster and Brown and Think on them, they'd be like, yo, but you got to freestyle. You got to freestyle. You know, so they really got me doing it. They were like very strong with the rules of the game. Like they, you know, because they came under Chuck D and the Bomb Squad and those guys. So it was like, you know, they took it very seriously, and they you know, they had a blueprint of like what an MC is supposed to do at that time, you know, and it definitely stuck in my head. I still remember it. So shout out to them. Yeah. And between the demos and then, you know, people hearing about my name and me going up there and rhyming and then going to WKCR, shout out to Stretch and Bob, and you know, then that's how it happened.
Yeah, so you were there in the heyday of the Stretch and Bobbito show.
Fact. I was the host. I was the first host.
Were you really?
Initially, yeah. I was a host like for like, it probably lasts like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Once I start doing music, bless you. You know, I was like, yeah, I wasn't really much for the hosting thing. You know? Yeah, I still don't. It's not really my thing. Like even now, you know how artists have like podcasts. Like I'm not with that. You know, not that I'm not with it, but I'm just it's not for me. At least right now, you know.
Right. No, that's dope. Now, I'm always say I didn't grow up in New York, but I was always listening to the music as it made its way towards, you know, I'm in Pittsburgh, made its way out here.
It's not
and
far.
so yeah, right. It's not far, but I didn't know about the Stretch and Bobbito show till later, you know? So, you know, and then it was kind of like this amazing, like mecca of all this crazy talent that was up there.
Crazy, and it's funny because when you know, I was there, and even when I was in hosting, I'd be up there all the time, and I'm watching it go down, and it was amazing to be there. But then when you look back in retrospect of the real, like the impact of it, you never see it right there. You just having fun. It's incredible. Right. But when you look back at what that is, you're like, whoa, like, this was crazy. You know, when you're seeing like all kinds of artists, like from the Big L's to the Jay-Z's to Biggie to Method Man to Buster to, you know what I mean? It's just insane. And the vibe, it's just like, it gets no more hip hop than that.
Yeah.
That exchange of energy, the jokes, it's just like, incredible.
That was a special time, man. It was a special time indeed.
It was.
So since you worked at Def Jam and you were around there, was there at any point, because your album eventually came out on Columbia, and it was in '94, so I think Def Jam had switched over to Polygram. And was there any thinking or talk about you being on Def Jam?
My whole time I wanted to be on Def Jam. That's where I wanted to be.
Right.
And I was when I was making my demos and stuff, Pete Nice, that's when I got under Pete Nice's umbrella.
Right.
He was like, yo, you know, come get down with me, whatever. I was like, bet. You know, Third Base was rocking, Pete's mad cool. Shout out to them guys, Third Base, Search, and Richie Rich, Daddy Rich.
Yep.
So I was under Pete's thing, and I always wanted to stay at Def Jam because I love Russell. You know, and Russell heard my demos through Faith Newman, like by accident.
Right. Okay.
And then I came into work because I used to mess up at Def Jam. Like, I mean, I come in late. Like, I was a total fuck up, excuse me, on the job. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And Russell would be like, yo, what's up, man? These people are telling me to fire you. And I was like, yo, Russell, if they tell you fire me, just fire me. You know, like that was my attitude. It's kind of crazy. I was like, just fire me. He's like, nah, I'm not gonna freaking fire you. He's like, yo, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Messenger, because he would ask me about music, and I would always be honest with him. And he'd be like, no, you're supposed to be like an A&R. You're supposed to be listening to music. So he gave me a job instead of, he let me just listen to tapes all day and write about them. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it wasn't, I don't think it was he's saying A&R, but it's not like my pay went up. So it's not like, you know, but it's still better than running around. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because he showed me so much love. So I wanted to stay there. My dream was to be on Def Jam, but Pete was trying to get a label deal at Columbia. He had other artists too. But they wouldn't give him the deal over there unless I was over there. So since I had gave my word to Pete, I was like, yo, I got to go over here and, you know, no diss to Pete and all that. And then Faith was over there at Columbia too. So that made
Columbia,
it
right.
Because I love Faith. That's like one of my favorite people on earth.
Yeah.
Faith Newman, shout out to Faith Newman. So, you know, I think everything happens for a reason. It happens the way it was supposed to happen. So that's how it ended up over there.
Right. So yeah, you were one of only like, I think your album and maybe Count Bass D's debut was the only 2 records that came out on the short-lived Pete Nice, Bobbito, Hoppo label, right?
Yeah, I guess so, man. Yep, I guess so. I know. I don't think he was on the label. I don't know. You remember Cage?
Yes.
I know Cage was down with Pete. I don't know. I know Cage came out with music. I don't know if that came out on Pete or not. Obviously not. I guess you guys know.
Yeah, I don't remember if the single came out. Maybe a single. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'd have to look that up. I don't quite remember. But yeah, because Cage ended up at Fondulum for a minute, right?
Right.
Which was Bobbito's label.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Bob. Oh, and I gotta say another thing. Like Bob, like basically gave me everything. He gave me like the hip hop starter kit. Like he put me on at Def Jam, and then he gave me my name because I was something else. I forgot what it was. Was it like, oh man, it was George the MC something. And he was like, nah, man, Kurious Jorge, man. And that was it. I was like, right, fuck it, let's go, you know. So Bobby,
fantastic. That's great. Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bobbito. DJ Cucumber Slice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Cool Bob Love.
Cool Bob Love. Yep, indeed.
That's right.
Yeah, who's become quite the filmmaker, man. His film on the show, on the Stretch and Bobbito show was fantastic.
Yeah,
it's one of my favorites.
He's like he's a Renaissance man, bro.
He is. Yep. Sneakers.
Everything.
Writer.
Basketball, right?
Yep. Basketball. Yep.
He just does what he feels and is good at it.
Yeah, that's dope. So okay, so you get in the situation under Pete Nice, and was Pete the one that brought the beat nuts to the table?
No.
Oh.
My man Power Rule. Shout out to Power Rule, because Power Rule, after Duke of Denmark, I was doing demos with Power Rule.
Okay.
Then from Power Rule, I met Dante and them. Then I started doing demos with Dante, and then during that whole process, that's when I went under Pete. You know what I mean? But shout out to Power Rule. Wait, what was the question? The initial.
Oh, how did the beat nuts come into play?
Right, through Power Rule. So
okay.
Power Rule had linked up with them. Oscar got a beat from them. The shit was crazy. It was fire. And then he plugged me in with them.
Okay, because they did the bulk of your album.
No, it was half and half. Stimulated Dummies did a lot, man. Rest in peace to Gibi Dejani and John Gamble.
Yeah.
I mean, yo, those guys, shit, man, it's crazy. Life was crazy, man. Like, but they, it was great though with Beat Nuts and with SD50s.
And the SD50s.
Yeah.
And then of course Pete Nice and Daddy Rich did the title, or well, not the title track, but they did I'm Curious. Yeah. And I see you also had Bosco Money on there
That's right. Salute to Bosco Money from Downtown Science.
Downtown Science.
He's on there, man. Shout out to him, Good guy, man. That's my guy. Brooklyn stand up. That's a BK OG right there.
Yo, Downtown Science does not get enough props.
Yo, not at all. Not at all. Anything Sam Seven message, come on, man. Sam Seven, you kidding me? Like
Sam Sever's one of the best.
He's one of the best. He was hitting drum machines when he was like 6 months old. Like, he's crazy. Right. He was like in Latin quarters at 3. he was like in the craziest clubs at 9. Like, yo, it's crazy, man.
Oh my God!
Shout out to Sam.
Yeah, shout out to Sam Sever. So you're doing the album. You're at Columbia, and you have the distinction of coming out. There's a promo tape that is actually, a Kurious / Nas promo tape.
Right.
Yeah. So you can kind of like linked up there.
I get to come out right next to the
to
the walking hip hop, like the hip hop. I don't know, man. T-Rex.
Right.
Word. Nas. Shout out to Nas. I mean,
what was the vibe like at the time? Because obviously, nobody knew Illmatic was going to be what it was, but
we did though. When we were hearing it, like we'd be in the office and Faith's office, and I'm hearing me and my boys are just like, huh? Oh, crazy. Like, how does he do it? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. No, he was a problem. Now we knew. I mean, we didn't know like to what extent, but we knew this was out of here. Like, this is extra. Like, we know. It's kind of like the same. I compare it to like how when you first heard Eric B as president.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was something like out of this world, like totally different, but it's so damn good, like so advanced.
Right.
That's Nas.
Yeah. Yep.
First time I ever heard Public Enemy.
Yeah. Yep.
Remember that? I go ooh and ah when I jump in my car, people treat me like a rehab dude. What? That shit was crazy too. Exactly. Same feeling. You guys know this guy right here? You know this guy? This is Arturo right here. He comes to see, he always had to drop in and say what's up.
Yep.
Boy, yep. All right. He's a good kid, great kid right there.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Mine are in bed. They got school in the morning.
Yeah, that's right.
But they'd be doing the same thing.
You know what you have in your hand, Arturo, is my favorite animal.
Panda.
A red panda.
It is. I'm sorry. I'm like red. I didn't know they came in red.
That's a red panda.
It looks like a fox or a raccoon.
My grandma got me that.
Oh, rest in peace.
That's my favorite animal.
Where do they come from? All right, that's enough, man. Go ahead, get out. Now, where do red pandas come from?
I believe I think they're native of China.
Yeah, go make yourself useful. Go get me a Heineken. Yo, man, go give me a beer.
Hey! I'm not drinking any of this.
Not for you, it's for me.
I hate it.
Getting a taste of my life, you know what I mean? Like,
I hate beers because they're not even.
And I got my older one upstairs. You know, so, Oh, and I got the dog right here. You know, she's.
Oh yeah, it's a family affair, bro.
Family affair. Thank you. I'm gonna open them, man. If I was Doom, I'd go like this.
Right.
That's how Billy used to do it. Yeah, thank you.
Speaking of Doom, how did you hook up with them? With him?
Man, right when I met, like when I went to Def Jam, Ollie, that's enough. Puppy. Chill out, please. Right when I was at Def Jam, and you know, KMD was already under, I guess, Pete and Search.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if it was a joint company they had with KMD or if it was more with Pete. I don't know, but they would come up here, and it's like with Doom, when me and Doom, it's like me and Powell. Like the second I met him, we hit it off. Like we would probably hang in that same day, and then it never stopped. Like we used to chill all the time to the point where we were like living together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. He did stay with you for a while, didn't he?
No question.
Yeah, that's right. I had heard that, I think, when on Dante Ross did the what had happened to us. I think he had said he was hanging with you. So you also have the distinction of being on another one of my favorite records that ended up in the on the shelf for a long time, which is you were on Smoking That Shit from Black Bastard.
Yeah. I remember when we did that. We did that out in Jersey.
Okay.
It was an engineer. His name is Rich Keller. He's a very famous guy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rich Keller.
Yep. Yeah. What was that session like? Because it was a posse cut.
Yeah, it was wild. I remember just Lord Sear, crazy. You know, shout out to Lord Sear, hilarious. He's cracking mad jokes. You know, regular shit, man. A lot of 40s, a lot of jokes, a lot of snapping, a lot of disrespect. You know,
What was your process like back then? Did you have your rhymes written already, or did you go in the studio?
Never had one rhyme written.
Oh, okay.
Every rhyme was.
Wow.
The whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Wow. I never had one. I mean, even like to this day, like I never have a rhyme memorized and going to never.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Pardon me, Karen. No, do me a favor. Sit down. It's enough. I'll let you hang out with me, but you take it too far. You know what I mean? Relax. You'll have your own show one day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, tell him. Yeah, he can be a guest. He can be a guest on my son's show.
Yeah, he's about to start a YouTube channel. He wants to be do gaming, right?
There you go.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Nice. That's way better than being a what's they call that, like a photo bomb, or
right.
It's way better than like lurking in the back of my. You know, you get your own. You're not gonna lurk on yours. Yeah.
So what was the after the debut album? And there were what, 3 singles? 3 singles from it.
You mean off the debut album?
Yeah, off the debut album.
Yep. There was Walk Like a Duck, which came out prior to the release.
Right, that was the first
one, maybe, if I remember correctly. Then Upside Shit, I'm Curious, and then we had a video for Mansion in the Yacht too, the B-side of I'm Curious.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Sadat X and Mike G. Shout out to those guys.
Yeah. Did you record that? Was that recorded after the album? That song, the B-side.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So after the album comes out, the singles come out, and then we didn't. You know, you were doing guest spots here and there, but the follow-up didn't come for a long time.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that? There it is. I
guess, you know, I found God, man. Everything was looking different. You know what I mean? I don't know if I got that one too high or whatever it was, but it found me. You know? So then once that happened, it was like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, you know, I was looking at everything totally different because I was going through a lot. I was very immature, but I finally just got to the point where, you know, I was overwhelmed. I don't know if it's a breakdown or what you call it, but I was just like, from the music industry, everything around me, I just felt overwhelmed, and I was just like, I needed answers. Mm-hmm. So, you know, you start asking those key questions, and when you're like at that rock bottom, everybody's rock bottom is different, you know?
Right.
You get to that point, man, and then, you know, when you're tripping and swooning and, you know, and then I just, something clicked, and I just start, you know, I got hit with it. Like it started to make sense. But then it was like, as a writer, it was like, I had to learn to walk again because my reality was different. I couldn't just pick up where I was. But But really, then in essence, after all the years, you find out I am where I was. Like it feels like this big drastic shit, but you're really right there. Like you should have just, but you kind of got to figure it out. At first, I'm like, wait, am I not supposed to like curse? Am I supposed to rhyme like this or something? Like, no, that's not. I'm not. You got to be yourself. You just got to, just be who you are. And I feel like, I'm not a religious guy, but I believe in the Most High and the higher power, and I believe that as ourselves we do our role. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we change some of our ways, but it doesn't have to be necessarily. At least not for me. I'm not gonna speak for everyone. It wasn't until like I don't know, like put on a robe and a thing and rap like that. You know what I mean? Like, so I just kind of had to get back into my reality and feel comfortable again. But to what you're saying, like Doom, I didn't have albums, but I had features. So like Doom, I'll attribute Doom and Grim. Shout out my brother Grim.
Yeah.
And like I'm still writing. It's not like I quit. I'm like trying to like crack the code of myself. Like I never once quit. Like I always loved doing this. Like I knew I had to do this. I could never walk away from this ever. Like I can't unless I get hit in the head or something tomorrow. But but I'd be writing and doing stuff, but I just didn't have the confidence in where I was at that moment to really bring it forth. Like I was thinking too much. I was judging it. So like Doom would be like, yo, I need you on this record. And he'll like literally, he had that rolling machine with the mic and I'm just there. And he'll literally, he had a spot on 157th. We would go over there and he had the machine and I'm sitting there chilling and he'll be like, what you got? And I pull out like my rhyme book and it'll be like this many rhymes here. Yo, say that. And I'll be, people question what we give, question how we live. I said, this one, yo, that's hot. No, that's good. That's good. All right, what else you got? All right, let me add this way. And I'll be like, nah, yo, that shit is dope. Say that shit, right? I'll be like, all right, man, fuck it, all right. Say it, boom. And that'd be the verse. And and I was, and then now look, some people think it's a classic, they listen.
Yeah.
But that's how it was. Same thing with Fastlane. I went out to Long Island. I was in that same state of mind where I got my runs, like I'm writing, but I'm just like, I'm not sure how to bring everything forth together. And it was just like a mind trick. And he'd do the same thing. He'd go, all right, yo, what you got right there? Oh, okay, yo, say that. And then I'll say it. Then I'll have another piece of a rhyme. And he'll be like, all right, just say that part. Now that's the chorus. I'll be like, okay, say it again. That's the chorus. So for those two songs, and he walked me back through it. And those are both, great records. And the same thing with Grim. Like Grim would be like, yo, my shit's about to come out. I need you on this. And when it's for my brothers, I do it. But I wasn't willing to do it for myself. You know what I mean? So that's why you would hear the feature. And and then I did a single, I think, with what's his name? Self-titled. It's called All Great. I don't know if you're familiar with that one.
Okay.
I haven't heard that. I want to.
Yeah, we got to look that up now. Yeah.
That might be one.
Oh, yeah. Okay. 2001. All great.
So, yeah, man. So, I had little things going on, but not like a compiled effort. And then, 2007, 2008, I'm with my man. Shout out to Dave God. He had a studio in his house. So I met him, and he let me record in his house and all that. And I got that 2 album done, and that was way later. Shout out to Kato, man. Kato, he's a big part in that. A lot of people played a big part in that. Dame Grease, Team Demo. Shout out to Team Demo. Who else? Ed Noodles. 88 Keys did a joint on there. Salute. 88 Keys.
Yep.
High Tech.
Yep.
High Tech. Come on, man. Like those guys is brilliant, man. So yeah, man. So now I got you up to speed to like 09.
Yeah.
Or 11.
Yep.
So,
yeah. So then then after that it was I think was the singles, because I was trying to remember when Delusional was. It was a few years after that, right?
Delusional was a little after that.
Yeah.
Delusional, Best in the World, all records. I got a few singles that I put out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man, I love All Records. All Records is crazy.
Thank you. That's another one I feel like people don't, man, they don't.
Yeah.
That record is dope, man. Yeah, I love All Records. Yeah. So I was actually at that point, I was like, oh man, Kurious going to be dropping a new record, but then.
Oh, hold on, fellas. What is it?
Yeah.
Back with the VIC.
Back with VIC. That's on.
Yeah. That's right. Good call.
That's on the 2 album. That's on the 2 album. Shout out to VIC. And if we're going down that road, shout out to Free Max B.
And Pythagorean.
Yeah. Pythagorean. That's another one.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's another one.
Arturo was trying to. He was
Arturo
like,
knows.
Hello.
Yep.
He knows,
I know the
and
answer.
He knows the dates. We've been through that already.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get carried away there, buddy. But you're doing good. You're doing good. Yeah.
Do you like doing the dropping singles as opposed to albums? It doesn't
No,
matter.
I don't, man. It's just that's like the way it's been happening. Like,
Yeah.
even like right now, I got so much music to put out, man. I got albums worth of stuff that you know what I'm saying, that's coming. And but it's always been harder, like, cause you know, like to put it out. If I had like a company, like a good company or something that I felt comfortable with, you know, then I'd just be cranking them out. Like, but it's always like it's so hard for me to like do stuff by myself and with a couple of people. Like, you know, I don't know. I'm not good at all of that, man. Like, it's like I just like to kind of do what I do.
Yeah.
You know? But I gotta, you know, it's more complicated than that in today's climate, today's environment. You know, you have to be able to do a lot of different things, and you know, I'm getting better with time, but you know, it's got to speed up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you're about to be really happy because you really pay an ear to the stuff. You know what I mean? You know all this stuff, and when you hear what's going to come, you are going to be going crazy.
Let's go! I can't wait, man. Because Concrete Jungle was fantastic.
Thank you,
super dope.
Thank you.
Like that's me personally, and the way that we Chuck and I do our little boutique label and stuff. That's what we're trying to do. That's the sound that we focus on.
So you got a little boutique label, man. Let's do something. Hell yeah.
Flat. We'll talk. We will talk.
You, man, hell yeah. All day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my guy right there, Artie.
Yeah.
When you see him, man, give him some money or something. Give him a Pokemon card.
Be nice.
Yeah, he got us right. He got us winning out here, man.
I got one of my friends gave it to me at school.
Flatline, I've been hogging the interview. Go ahead, man.
It's fine. It's fine. It's your show.
I know, but you know, yeah. Go ahead, please. I know you.
Well, I'm going to give some more. I got to give some more props. Cool Keith and Said G were on a couple weeks ago on the show, and I brought up this album, which you were a part of.
Oh hell yeah, Love New York.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Cool Keith on there?
Well, there's a couple with Cool Keith.
No, because I got a song with Cool Keith. I don't know if that's.
I know that you do.
Oh, okay.
That's great.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Ray West.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to AG. Shout out to Cool Keith. Shout out to Said G.
Man. So I wanted to ask, because I talked to Ray earlier, and he said that you and Keith were in his studio putting this track together.
Correct.
It wasn't like an email situation.
No way.
So,
wow.
like, that's pretty rare.
That's a fan moment for me because I'm an ultramagnetic fan, and Cool Keith is like a hero of mine, right? So, and you know, and I had met him before, you know, like through the course of the industry. I'm talking about I was a fan of him before I was even close to the industry. You know what I'm saying? So when I was like 15, stuff like that. So I see Keith in there. Yo, what's up? Ray West studio is small. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So me and Keith are in there listening to beats, and I don't know if Ray was like, "Yo, y'all want to rock to this or whatever," and Keith was like, "Cool." And then Keith looks at me like, "Yo, do you write on the spot?" I'm like, "What, you crazy? Like, come on, man." You know what I mean? So it's so crazy because we're literally like how me and Arturo are sitting here. This is how me and Cool Keith are sitting because it's small. We're literally this close to each other, and we both got our notebooks out and we're just writing our rhyme right next to each other. And in my mind, I'm like, look at this shit, man. It's fucking Cool Keith. Like, yo, you know what I mean? And we writing the thing. And it's not a race, but I wrote my shit a little bit before him too.
Yeah.
This shit might be better than mine, but my shit was fast though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, it was great, man. And you know, we finished right there. I gotta mess with him, but yeah, that was a great experience. And yeah, man, that's Cool Keith, baby. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the wizard Cool Keith, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Rhythm X.
Yeah.
Rhythm X, man. I mean,
yeah, all the stuff you did with Ray West is just, it's just superb. Really, it's Spidey's here.
Spider-Man's in the house. Now the Spider-Man.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
I got one
neighborhood Spider-Man. Don't jump out any windows, please.
Do you enjoy getting down on Ray West production? Because it's a little Ray's production is a little looser. I guess.
Did you listen to Shorty's Watching?
Oh yeah,
that's fire.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yep.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, no, Ray's production.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's one way to put it. I mean, it's loose like mono and stereo is loose too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like real loose. Yeah, man, real. It's a vibe. It's ethereal.
Yeah, exactly. You can just put on his stuff and just let it play.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
No, Ray is that's how Ray is. You know, he's mellow, man. He's a cool dude. You know. Yeah. His music is just like that. Yeah?
So, George, you still write your longhand, your rhymes? You still write your rhymes longhand?
What you mean, like
on paper?
Nah.
Oh, you type it?
Type it.
Okay.
I'll type it. Yeah, I stopped writing them on paper. Like it's probably been about, I want to say maybe like 4 years. 4 years since I wrote them. And I'm telling you, I can't lie. I love it. I love the phone. Like that little phone. And now it's like I could come in the house late at night. I could have had I laying down, man. I'm just cranking them out, zoning on my phone. Like, like it's crazy. Like it's just like, you know how people be like, you know, smartphones and people on their phones too much. And you know, it's true, but I can't lie. I love it. I love having my phone. I could be on my phone. I could write a rhyme on my phone. I could spit it, then I could get the money through on my phone, and then I could send my wife some money on the phone, and I could talk some shit on the phone. Like, hey, man, I'm good on the phone. I have no problem with the phone, except for the fact that, you know, it's like a human tracking device, but track on me. I'm not too exciting over here like that. I'm good, but I like the phone. I like the phone. You send the beat through the phone. I'm rap right. Come on, how perfect is it? Like, this is crazy. Yeah, it's like I'm cheating. It's crazy, yeah. And I got the little setup right there. I go say my rhyme right there. Like, come on, email it. I love it. Yeah. I don't want to be around nobody. I got my own little cave. That's where all this stuff that you like. That's where I do it.
That's dope.
Hell yeah. It's like Bill, man. It's like Doom, B. It's like we just like natural recluse. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I went in the studio with Cool Q. I go get busy. I did it with AG. Go to studio. You know, I got no problem doing that either. But I got no problem just being at home. You know, like feed the kids, do whatever. Go upstairs and drop some crazy shit that I was writing the night before when I was in another world. Yeah. Sometimes I forget that I wrote them. I go through my phone. Oh, wait, I got this one. Yo, what beat was this for? Oh, shit. Boom. Lay it down. Be the best shit you ever did. Like, crazy. I love it. I tell you, I love this shit. I love this shit. And I love it more than I ever loved it. I always loved it, but I love it now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's such a blessing to do it. Once you realize, you know, you become mature and you realize, wow, man, we get to do this. This is what we love to do as kids. We love this shit. And then it's therapeutic. You get, because at least me, when I write, you see, I get it all off.
Yeah.
I say it, you know what I mean? So it's like priceless, man. And then, you know, and then when you get to a point where you really, you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like you're like living in your space and you know what you're doing. It doesn't mean that everybody's gonna love it, but you know what you're doing. And shout out to Mono and Stereo and everybody that I work with that helped get me into my favorite zone. So yeah.
No, that's dope. It's good to hear that you have been able to, because there's occasionally, and Flatline probably could talk about this more too, but there's with a lot of the artists who've been in it for a minute, especially that were in the label situations back in the day, there's a bit of a disconnect to the way things are now, you know? Oh man, we get but I love to hear that artists like yourself are able to adapt and keep going and keep it moving.
Wait,
you know?
say. I'm sorry. Say the last two.
No, that's okay. No, I said that it's always a shame when I hear about artists that were used to working in label situations, having to go to studios and so on, and that there's a disconnect with the way that the industry is now, with the way music is delivered now.
Okay.
But I'm always encouraged, like artists like yourself are able to adapt and keep creating and keep putting music out.
Yeah, I think for me, I think like when you're inspired, I mean, what you do, you're gonna do it. It's not like, those little circumstances. That's just, I mean, I was like the worst on the computers and all of that. And in 2011, I think I got this Mac and I got my little setup, and I still, I record and I don't even know how to edit my vocals. So it's like I got to go back and do the whole thing, like, like it's like I just know how to do enough to get it down, but but you're gonna get it down though if you really want to do it. You know what I mean? It's like, I think sometimes people might be like, okay, it's time to turn the page, or maybe they're not inspired, they're not, and if you're not inspired, you're not gonna do it. Because I know me, I'm not gonna cheat the music. Because even look, you see me take years off. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not in the right space, and I'm trying the whole time, but it's not right. I can't. It's like the shit, and if it's not right, it's gonna. But I just, the way I feel, I'll never stop doing this. Like I really love doing this. I really love doing this. That's
fantastic. I love
that was what I was just gonna say. I was just gonna ask you it, because you talk a lot about how much fun you had and what a different environment it was back in the day versus now.
I love it now too.
Would you do?
I love it now. I'm saying, well, say what environment specifically you're talking about.
Well, you talk about being in the studio, sitting next to Cool Keith.
Oh, Cool Keith or whatever. That wasn't. But that was
whatever.
That was well, for us older guys. Like that was probably what year was that when they came out? Like 2012,
15.
15, okay.
Yeah, but
15, like to young people, they'd be like, "Oh, back in 2015," we'd be like, "What?" That shit was like last Friday to me. You know what I mean? Like,
but go back even further when you were talking about, with Search and Nights and
that's why
all of those guys.
That's why I asked, like, in what aspect? Now, in the recording process and all that, I had a blast. Too much fun back then.
Right.
Like I wish I was having a little less fun back then. I'd have been more focused, like, but you know better, you do better. So it is what it is. But now I have a ball. It's a different kind of fun, but I'm having fun because I don't have to go to Chunk King to go to the studio. I don't have to make all these things don't have to happen. Now I feel funky, man. I got something to say. I'm writing it down. I write it down so fast. I could be sitting on the toilet, boom, 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 boom. Oh man, I'm laying this down. Hold on. Oh yeah, this beat right here, this will do. Bam, lay it down, send it, and my man Flatline will be like, "Yo, this shit's fire." And I'm like, "Oh, boom!" You know what I'm saying? Another one in the can. So that's how I feel. As long as I got like a couple people that's feeling it, because I know I'm having fun doing it. Yeah. Because you just want to be heard as an artist, man. I'm not going to say you just, but one person could really connect with something. That feels good. You know how they say in life, if you can save one person or you can help one person.
Yeah.
You can be like, yo, as an artist, if one person can hear me, but it's not going to pay your bills though. That's the problem.
Right.
But in terms of your satisfaction, in terms of getting that off your spirit and connecting, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
But it's amazing that you've, like C-Doc said, it's amazing that you've been able to adapt, because there's so many people who just get stuck in the mud and are like, well, I'm just not gonna do it anymore.
Right. Well, that's, I mean, I can't speak for everyone else, but for me, I'd say God is the greatest, and really, like, that's like, I'm not religious enough, but God is the greatest. It's when you, this is my, once again, this is just my take. You know what I'm saying? I got to give the disclaimer, but when you kind of find out what your thing is in life, like, I'm not good at that much stuff, man. I mess up a lot of shit. But with the music, like, for me, that's my thing. That's my zone. That's my comfort. That's my happy place. So I'm just grateful every day that I get to do it. And when a few dollars come in with it, it's like, oh my God. It's like, you know, because it's not for the money. Because if it was for the money, I would have left this a long time ago.
Right.
You know? It hasn't been lucrative for me. You know what I mean? The last few years have been great since when I reconnected with Doom, and he kind of showed me some stuff and put me in a position to kind of take care of things better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And but it's not for that. But when that money does come, when you're doing something you love to do, it just feels like, wow, like, you know, like not like you don't deserve it, but like it's just incredible. It's just incredible. It would be like paying somebody that, well, I was gonna say paying someone to have sex, but that's like that's what hoes do and all that. So you know what I mean? But not to make that, but getting paid to do something good, to eat a fattening ass cake, and then somebody's gonna throw you some money on top of it. Wow, I love how you ate that. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Here's 10,000. Eat another one. Oh, chocolate? Hell yeah, give me that. You know, that's how the rap shit is. You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
You know, I love it.
George, I want to ask you about some songs. I'm gonna just throw some songs at you. Just tell me what if you got any stories or reminiscences about it. So Flatline and I are big fans of the Dust to Dust album.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, you knew it was coming.
Shout to Adam Gazzola.
Yep.
You guys know all the shit that nobody knows. Good.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So Three Blind Mice from Dust to Dust.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Baby Benz on there.
Yep.
Yeah.
We did that in Adam Gazzola's house. What do you want, like the storyline? I mean,
yeah. Anything you remember from it?
Yeah, Adam Gazzola, heck of an engineer. He had a studio on 14th Street in his house, and that's where Pete Nice pretty much did all the stuff in there for that album, I believe. Maybe he did something, but most of it was in there. I actually recorded "I'm Curious" in there too.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and Three Blind Mice. Yeah, it was me, Pete, and Baby Benz, and yeah, man, it was like the Three Blind Mice, like, you know, one black, one Puerto Rican, one white guy.
Yeah.
And who did the beat? Did Pete do the beat? Daddy Rich? Yeah, that wasn't a beat. No, yeah, that was Pete Nice, I think, did the beat.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It was.
A great time, man. Yeah, KFC across the street, store, plenty of beers. Man, we used to get smacked and have fun. It was good. Oh yeah.
All right. And then how about Young Stars from Nowhere?
Oh, yes.
Power Rule.
That was epic. That was in Chum King. That was a fancy session. You know, and there were Power Rule. I think his man Johnny, what's his name? Is it Johnny J? I confused with Johnny J. That's Tupac's producer, Johnny J. But this guy's name is, I think it was Johnny J or something similar. But I don't know that I got to meet him. I think he might have did his verse and I missed him. And then I came and did my verse. Okay. But Power Rule used to talk to him about him so much. Like, he really had a lot of reverence for the guy, like a lot of respect for him. And he was nice on MC, you know, Latino.
Mm-hmm.
And he was nice. And it starts from nowhere. And that sample, I love that BT Express.
Yeah.
I was listening to that in my car, not the original, you know what I'm saying?
How about El Gran Combo?
El Gran Combo.
El Gran Combo.
El Gran Combo.
Yes, I'm white as hell, so
that's a heck of a liner. Bless you. Somebody was it Domingo posted, because Domingo did the beat. Shout out to Domingo. Yeah. He recently posted footage from that session.
Oh, word.
Like 92 or whatever that shit was. And it's Fat Joe, me, Main One, Power Rule. Like, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I forgot what studio that was in. That was in a Midtown studio, if I'm not mistaken.
Another friend of the show, Joe Fatal.
Yes, Joe Fatal. Woo-hoo! Shout out to Joe Fatal. My bad. Yes.
Yeah, Joe Fatal. Indeed. Yeah, Joe Fatal gave us one of our favorite episodes on this show. His interview.
You know, come on, you're gonna have some fun with Joe.
Yeah.
Right? You already know. You already know.
Come on, Joe Fatal. You kidding me? You got Joe.
And then And then Supervillains from Born Like This.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's yeah. That was one of those the villain on the other side of the globe.
And also
Just
and
all of a
also
sudden, I get an
villains
email
from Marvel.
and a nice fat check with it and a beat. He said,
And
Georgie, rhyme with this.
Marvel.
That's how
Green
my
Goblin,
that's how my
Doctor
brother
Doom,
does it.
Doc
I do anything for free for him, but he gonna always throw some bread on that for you. You know what I mean? And that's how I do like with my folks now. It'll be lower, but like, you know, it could be my homeboy do a feat, boom, here, hold that. You know, we keep that money circulating. You know.
Yeah. No, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Right,
All right, Jennifer.
CM, his enunciation, his
yeah,
pronunciation was.
Yeah, very suspect. I know. I'm a white guy from Pittsburgh.
Well, except there's a Gran Combo. It was also is also a salsa.
It's a salsa band. That's what they named it after.
A Gran Combo.
So, you know, it's a nice play on words.
Combo.
Gran Combo is like a great combination. You know what I mean? So the way Main One did it, like, you know, he has all of us on there. So it's El Gran Combo, but El Gran Combo is like probably the most famous Puerto Rican group. You know, so
that's where the song title came from. Dope. Yeah, that's what's up.
Jennifer, what?
Did you have another question?
No, I was just gonna throw in there that.
Oh, about my terrible enunciation. Thank you.
Nah, you all right, man. I was just giving you a hard time.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good, man. Yeah, man. Well, okay. So you said there's plenty of more music coming up. Anything you want to tell us about that? What's next?
Man, shit, man. I can't really. Some of the stuff I can't let the cat out of the bag yet.
Okay. All right.
But no, it's just, you know, it's a lot of great music, man. My man Mono and Stereo, amongst others, you know, Team Demo. And I'm actually got you know what? I'm gonna mention this one. I got a project too that I'm working on with these guys from Finland. I don't know if you heard of them. They called the Cut Beatles.
Oh, Cut Beatles are dope.
Yo, they are dope. So
wow,
expect a treat from us. You know?
Yo, I can't wait for that.
You know what's crazy? They reached out to me out of the blue. Yo, and people do that all the time, and I never, you know, not never, but you know, like if you reach out to me for a project and there's, you know, there's some bread attached to it. It sounds great, and there's some bread attached to it. All right, we can talk. But you know, a lot of people, producers, they want to mess with you. They're like, "Yo, George, can we do something? Can we do this?" You know, and you hear it, and it'll be all right. But you know, you got bills to pay, and these kids eat a lot. So for these guys, yeah, they sent me some music. I was like, "Whoa, this right here." Just different, man. I love it because I tell them, yo, you guys are fearless artists.
Yeah.
Yo, sorry, stop, man. Come on, man. Go over there. Listen, you know what I'm saying? It's totally fearless, man. It's like they got the live like jazz thing, something got the scratches all over it. And then the SP1200, everything is all dusty and it's just, the change ups. I'm just like, yo, it's crazy. It's right along the lines. I mean, it's my man Mono and Stereo, he's, you know, it's different. I'm not comparing them. They're both totally different.
Right.
In the freedom, like the freedom of it, that's how Mono is. Free. There's no rules. And that's what I love. That's why, you know, that's where it's going with me. Like I don't like too much confinement. You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, that's dope. I can't wait for that. I can't quite say it yet, but there's a release that we're going to be putting out, and Cut Beatles got to join on it. So,
it's funny. I had never heard of them. You know what I'm saying? I had never heard of them.
Yeah, I hadn't either. DJ M-Rock brought them to the table for us.
Have they worked with? I'm going to ask them directly, but have they worked with any MCs that I might have heard of?
I don't know. And
I haven't heard of a lot of people. I don't try to say it like if they're like.
Yeah, no.
I'm out the loop.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. We're gonna do we're gonna put out a DJ record, a DJ compilation album.
Okay.
And so they gave us an instrumental joint with scratches and everything for that. So shit is crazy.
This shit's crazy. This shit's crazy. So we got some. That shit is crazy. When you hear this shit.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, if it's not, when you see me, I go to Pittsburgh, you can smack me.
Okay.
Well, I won't do nothing. You can smack me right here. How your man truck said that, right? Yeah, smack me right here.
No, man, I already know, because the joint they gave us for the for the DJ compilation is nuts. So I already know this.
Yo, and this synergy is good. You know what I'm saying? It's a good mix. It's like a good drink. Good, you know.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. So salute to Cut Beatles. I don't know if they're watching this, but
Yeah,
those guys are
yeah. Shout out to Cut Beatles, definitely.
Out to Finland, man. I want to get out there.
Yeah. Flatline. Anything else?
I don't think so. I've just been kind of like,
come on, man. You got to get it off now. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you under pressure, man. Nah, you can just holler at me directly.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate all the music. Honestly,
thank you, George.
Thank you.
As sharp as ever. It's
thank you, and thank you for relaying that the fact that you like it.
Yeah, man. I tell everyone I know. And you see me. I'm posting about your music all the time. So I'm just trying to, spread the word.
Thank you. And in turn, anything I can do, I'm here, man. You know that.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
No, man. Last thing I gotta mention is I got
is that the KMD shirt you got on?
I do. Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, I had to.
Yo, how did that? Wait, why did I lose you? Hold on.
Okay, we still see you.
I had that shirt, man. As a matter of fact, if you look on my Instagram, you'll see me a picture when I'm young with that shirt on.
With the shirt on? Oh,
that's have one now. How the hell did you do that? You saved it?
No, this is not official. I couldn't find one, so I made it.
Say all that. That's just official, man.
No, yeah, I couldn't find one, and I was like, I gotta have one, so I just made it.
You got it. It looks official to me.
Yeah, I had to do it up. So no, but real quick, I wanted to. I gave this album props. I can't remember if it was on Twitter or Instagram, and I was like, "Yo, man, this album." I love this album as much as Illmatic, and Dante Ross gave me shit about it. So
yeah, I'm gonna give you shit about it too, man. You're crazy. That shit is yo. You know what's funny, man? I shouldn't do this because I was just telling you don't do it with your shirt, but me like with the old shit, like I can't even listen to that.
Really?
Like, you want to torture me? Put me like in a dungeon and play all that old shit, and I'm just like, yo, I can't do it. But I think, you know what, and I thought I was the only one like that, but other artists are like that. Like I heard like Method Man saying like he can't stand METHOD. Like, and I'm like, what?
Wow.
My favorite shit forever. So as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, okay, I'm not alone. Because I'm like, that shit's hotter than all my shit. And I'm like, he don't like that? I'm like, all right, I'm all right. And I think I heard Q-Tip say something like that too, like about some like he was just like, oh, like when he hears it. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm in good company. Wow. So it's just me.
No, I could.
No, I think it's everybody. I think it's anytime something was that big and you had to go over it and over and over it and over and over it, you get to the point where, God, do I have to?
People saying my shit was big. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, you know, it's like, to me, it's like, it's like when you're younger, like it's just like, oh. Like I wish I was, because I consider myself an annoying kid. Like if I was as cool as Nas, then I would like my shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yo, man, nah, this shit is trash. Like, come on, man, I can't look at this. But but I get my moments, like, because I beat up on myself like that. That's but I get my moments where I kind of get out of like my whatever, that's my ego or my my insecurity, whatever you want to call it. And I'll hear my shit for a second and I go, yo, nah, that's funky. But then, then the come back again. See, so it's like you kind of gotta just be like, let that shit rock, man. And because I don't judge anyone else's stuff harshly like that. But my old stuff, I'm like, God, I can't listen to this.
Wow, that's interesting. Do you still perform live? Do you do shows? Is it tough to get back into?
I do some of the old joints. Not every the whole album.
Yeah,
I do the ones you know that people want to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have fun on stage with them. They work good. Like
that's good. That's
dope. Definitely. Like Uptown shit, that's just always fun. You know what I mean? And, And even I'm curious. You know what I mean? And Walk Like a Duck is saying that some days I'm like, I don't feel like doing this. Sometimes I'm like not in that clowny mood, and I'm just like, I don't want to walk like a duck today.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I just cut that shit off. Like I did a show in Brooklyn recently. I was like, nah. Like in my mind, they didn't know, but I was like, nah, I'm not doing this shit.
Right.
Skip that. DP1, come on, select that, pass that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's a vibe thing, but I rock the old stuff that you have to.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that people love it. And I realize like Constipated Monkey, like to a lot of people, it's like a real special record, you know. And I get a lot of people that's like, yo, it was like my theme through high school, or my theme, or I was going through the shit, and this was, and I love it when I hear that, and I get a lot of that, and I'm like, the people that love that record, they love it. There's a lot of people that could hate it too, whatever, but the ones that love it, they really love it, and I'm really grateful.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's dope.
I really like, yo, that's how crazy we were. We were just having that much fun. Like that's how the record sounds.
It
does. Silly, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep. Oh, and damn, I'm glad we mentioned this, because I almost let you go without asking the one question that I wanted to ask was explain can you tell us the origin of the CM crew of Constipated Monkeys?
Yeah, well, the CM crew that started by my brother Cotty, that's a graffiti crew, and just the crew of on our block. He made the name, and it's Criminal Minded. That's the name of it. So it's Criminal Minded, Chainsaw Massacre, Cash Money, before Cash Money,
right?
You know, but you know, we put acronyms on shit. You know what I'm saying? So George would come and say Constipated Monkey, but I got that from Doom. Doom was listening to Last Poets. He used to listen to the Last Poets in my house, and he was like, "Yo, George, listen to this, man." And he's like, and the guy's saying, I don't know which poet it was, but he's like, you know, when you're sitting at the bar staring into a bottle like a constipated monkey,
right?
And yo, we just start cracking up, and then it fits the acronym for CM. Shout out the whole CM, Criminal Minded, and then Constipated Monkey. So we bugging, like saying like, so it's just like a play off of the original.
Got you. Okay.
Dope.
Yep. Super dope.
Yeah.
Well, George,
27th Street. Shout out to the whole Upper West Side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From 84th to 110th. Shout out to the whole Harlem. Shout out to Washington Heights, East Harlem. Fuck it. While I'm at it, the Bronx, Brooklyn. I'm in the BX now. I've been in the BX for 10 years. So Bronx is a big shout out. Shout out to Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, Long Island, Pittsburgh. We out of here now.
In the house. That's what's up.
In the house.
In the house.
No Steelers though. Get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask about the jersey.
I'm not a
but
Patriots fan. It's just a nice shirt.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Nah, you're gonna laugh. I'm a Titans fan.
Oh, word?
Yeah, because I liked them since the Oilers when they used to lose to the Steelers.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean? So I liked them from Earl Campbell from those days.
Okay.
I just stuck with it.
I like the jersey.
I can respect that. But yo, George, thank you so much for coming through the show. We appreciate you, bro. Can't wait for the new music. And I'll talk to Flatline. We'll get in touch and we'll talk about some stuff.
Yeah, please, man. You guys holler at me, man. Flatline's my guy. You already know. So
yes, sir.
That's
we here, man. More music coming up, man. Stay healthy. Stay blessed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, peace, bro.
Bye, Arturo.
All right, and I'm sorry,
Peace
man.
out, Arturo.
What's your name?
Jennifer.
Jenny. Thank you for everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye,
Thanks.
Arturo.
Peace. Oh, there you go. The man himself. That was great. Fantastic.
That was great.
Yeah, that was fun. I love interviews like that. So much fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, Flatline, for setting that up.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, man.
I think he's still talking.
Oh,
is he? Are we going to bring him back?
I know.
Encore.
Yeah.
I think he's
George, you still there?
Huh?
Are you still there?
Yeah, he is. He should be in bed in the shower.
Oh.
He's a ham, though. He's a ham face.
Yeah.
He loves the attention.
There you go. All right. Well, next
life, man. That attention I learned the hard way too. So
yeah.
Seriously. All right, man. Yo,
all right.
Thank you, fellas.
No, thank you, bro.
Yeah. Peace.
All right,
yeah. So join us next week. We'll be back with our own DJ M-Rock, even though he's been a little MIA lately, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It would be great to have him back on the show. Well, M-Rock, we'll have M-Rock Nordic One, and then also scheduled to have special appearances by El DeSensei and Phil Most Chill as well. So hopefully they all come through. Looking forward to that. But also join us Thursday. Like I said, Thursday we're going to do M-Rock Nordic One listening party with DJ M-Rock. You're gonna talk us through the album and how it went. You get to get first dibs on it before anybody else, so you can check it out. Now it's time to interview Arturo. That's correct.
Right. Arturo needs his own show.
He does. So, yep. Anyway, thank you, Jennifer, as always. Thank you, Flatline, for coming through.
Sir. Yeah.
And thank you, everybody in the chat watching us live, everybody watching on the replay. This has been another fantastic episode of It's C-Doc again, and we will see you on Thursday.